All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, or whatever time it may be in your area. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on the tow pig. It's a little overdue. It says, 10/30/2021. So yeah, a little overdue, but within mileage. Oil didn't look too bad. Just got to go once over. Ooh, look at that dirty schmoo. But yeah, so, yeah, getting to it. So what I'm going to use this time is AMSOIL diesel oil, signature series, max duty protection. Yeah. So I'm hoping for good things. I've always loved AMSOIL. I'm going to use Fleet Guard filter. That's what I use. I got a little Fleet Guard or Gino's Garage oil filter cover, so it keeps crap out of it. I could fill it up even if I wanted to, but right now it's empty. So we'll see how this little thing works. AMSOIL bypass oil filter. I run these on all my things that I hold dear, and other things that I want to put this on. So I might do more of that, but I mean, as anybody can see online, these oil filters are about $50+ a pop now. And the the bypass oil filter systems for the filter holders, God, I mean, the kits are so expensive. Made this bracket myself over here. This line goes up here. First, I had a Sinister Diesel bypass oil filter thing. The anodized filter holder actually seeped and was leaking out of here. So I was wondering what's going on. The hole underneath of this filter holder was anodized and allowing oil to just weep out of there, which I did not like. Other thing is this feed hose from the, let's see if we can see here. From that kit, I'm gonna have to redo this heat shielding. This is cheapo heat shielding. As you can see, or not, let me see if I can shine some light in the situation there. Wow, that's bright. Okay, so down there, it's a little whitewashed out there, but it's between the coolant tube there and the exhaust manifold heat shielding. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little pinched, so I'm gonna fix that, make sure it doesn't get screwed up. But yeah, otherwise, I'm gonna, do the usual struggle, getting the oil filter out from underneath. Or I'll see if I can get it from, God, you can barely see it, from over there. So, yeah, let's have some fun, shall we? All right, I will be back with updates. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you guys, hopefully not the underside of the oil, but this oil, I put a bypass oil filter on it since this truck was practically new. So, now that's a little warm. So let that drip off a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it. And start seeing my finger come through there. But this oil is still very slick and thin. It's not very thick. So the bypass oil filter is really doing its job. I love the feeling of oil. All right, but yeah, it's still feels really good. I mean, I just wanted to change this oil because it practically aged out. It didn't reach the mileage, but I think it aged out. And, all this can only hurt is my pocketbook. More maintenance is never a bad thing, except for money-wise. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the quality of the oil after I took it out. So I used, this is probably not the oil to use, but this is what I had. Shell Rotella T5 synthetic blend technology. So this also has the Cummins specification, which is right there. I don't know if you guys can read that, but that's what's required for the 2019 and up. I read that in the owner's manual, went off of that, found this here, and ended up using that. So, but I'm switching out to AMSOIL and see how I like it. This is backup for whatever. All right, felt like I just wanted to share that with you guys. Alrighty. oil filter, no leaky. Okay. Exactly how I like it. So, here you go. There's an old oil filter. Tell by the date. This thing just barely screwed on there. All right. Cool. Set this aside so I can check and inspect it later. All right. See? Seal's pretty good. As good as I'd want it to anyway. Clean that bad boy off. Cool beansies. All right. Mist. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is, some people say not to do it, some people say do it, whatnot. But I'm going to pre-fill my oil filter. I like to do it. I'm trying to be super cautious about it. We'll see here. All right. I'm going to use something. Guess it could be worse. All right, so got this guy back on, the brand new filter. See, I just filled it up. Boy, if it spilled, boy, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Okay. Now, make sure I can get it off. In she goes. Practically drop in. All right. I can't use that anymore. Brand new. Clean up the oil filter out. Make sure the seal didn't come off the oil filter the whole way. Alright. See, I'm still using one hand. Carefully. Okay, nothing too tight, nothing too crazy. And there you go, she's installed. Single-handed goodness. All right. So I was careful doing that because I mean, there's dust and dirt and all that stuff in there, and you just want to make sure you blow out the area just for any looseness in there. But I take down the oil filter with by hand. There's a nice little frame, you know, the subframe in there is kind of cross member, subframe, whatever you call it. Sits in there nicely. You can put this guy on the old one, take it out through that little hole, new one in, and then just with one hand you can unscrew it and then lift the filter up and screw it on. So that worked really nicely. Bonus for Gino's Garage for having that. So, all right, let's see if I can get the bypass oil filter off now. All right, I'm just using the big old grabbies here. For that guy. I don't know why this sucker is just so tight on there. Of course you're gonna leak like a crazy son of a... Man. Yay. Come on. Come on, please don't make a big mess. Come on. Of course the threads are super long. Come on, you. Oh, yeah. Why did they do this? I don't get it. Moment of truth. Oh, you know, just a little bit. Nothing a little brake clean will take care of. All right. Alrighty. That sucker all cleaned up. Alrighty. All good ski. God, why does that have to be so long? Good Lord. See if we can do a 3/4 tighten there. First suck up that oil. That's pretty good. All right, well, I'm gonna clean that all up with brake clean after the fact. Get the funnel ready, get out of the way. Okay, the other thing I don't like about this, the Sinister Diesel little thing here likes to take out this gosh darn tube, the breather tube. You gotta hold it underneath. I don't know why it does that. Ay, ay, ay. Bleh. So stupid. Dude. Wow. This is retarded. If somebody could explain that to me. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. I don't know why it does that. It is so retarded. I'm always here to learn something new, so please, if you know, let me in on it. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta have the label facing out. Not sponsored, so don't worry about it. Engine oil pan plug is in, like Flynn, so that's good. Oh, the schmoo. Sitting there for a second while I prep the next one. All right, stuff's too good to waste. All right. I don't like the ugga gluggas, so I'll just do it with that. Alrighty. And I say cleanliness, cleanliness, cleanliness. It's the best policy there. Okay, so I used a little bit of the oil to fill up the filters. Some people like it, some people really don't. It's okay, it's what I do. To reiterate, we are pretty much right there. So, engine start acceptable, and then we'll let it sink down. Alrighty. Boom. Okay. I know I'll have to dig into the next jug there. We'll deal with that when we get there. Okay, all right, let's clean this pan a little better. Doop. Almost forgot the whole darn thing. All right. So this is where the bypass oil filter comes back into. Let me see here. Jeez. Let me oil that. Use a little bit of this oil from the Treaky Leaky here. See if I can make my life a little easier. Oh no, I got oil all over my valve cover. Big whoop. All right, boom, 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 boom. Fix that later. Okay, grab old Kia Mundo. And we'll start. New engines are so quiet, it's unbelievable. Alrighty, so I'm not going to bother you with rechecking the oil because I'm going to wait until it washes down to get a little bit better of a reading. So I'll check it in the morning when everything's settled, fill it up then. I'm not going to be in a hurry. I've done that before and overfilled it. So, yeah, let's go check other stuff out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with old oil filter. So what I like to do is I like to cut them open using this oil filter cutter. It's got a nice little cutter wheel here. These are available from Longacre Racing Products. This thing is really expensive, unfortunately. But what I like to do is cut open my filters. Let's get this sucker in here. Every time I'm at the 6 o'clock position, I tighten it a little bit, except for that time. And voila. There we go. Cut open. There goes a tape measure. Clean that sucker up. Put it right back right away. Okay, so what we have here is the regular old oil filter. I drained this sucker a little bit, so it might still have a little bit of oil in there. But these are the Fleetguard lube filter. What's the one I put in? I forgot what that one was called. Yeah, all right, so what I like to do is I like to just check. Some people like to cut the whole filter media around both sides, but what I do is try to look for anything shiny, any kind of schmooage. And I mean, I don't think you guys can see anything in there, but it looks really good. But yeah, this filter media feels really nice. It's not all, you know, rock solid and all tight. But yeah, it looks really good. So there's no shiny stuff, no particulate matter. Put that in the garbage. And then I just look at the bottom here. Take out the bypass spring. Throw that away. Then I try to look in the bottom here. I don't see anything. Hard to see. I don't think I got a light here. But yeah, can't see too much. But there is no glitter, no shininess, no nothing. Yeah, so this is a Stratapore. This is what I use for my filters from Gino's Garage. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll catch you on the next clip video thing. All right, so let's see if we can get a clearer picture on things. So yeah, I just had a little leaking around there from when I filled up the filter. I'm gonna clean that up. Did spray down there a little bit, just from leaking, nothing too dramatic. Ooh, you can spy that CP3 pump I put in. Yep, AMSOIL filter's blocking it, too bad. But yeah, that's one thing I did is CP3 swap this sucker. And if anybody can tell me why that intermediate tube comes out when I unscrew this thing, please help me out. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm holding two things. So there's oil filter down there. And I pretty much single-handedly, giggity, unscrewed it. Let me see if I can bring you in here. Unscrewed it from there, strap wrench, and then let me see if I can bring you guys over there. Yeah, I was just sitting in there nicely. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's the bottom of the oil filter, and it was just sitting in there, very pretty. I was able to do that without any oil leakage, drippage, with this wonderful oil filter cover. Yeah, you know, you can dangle it down, do whatever you want, take the old one out, put the new one in. But as I say with everything, keep everything clean, 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 clean. This is a new AMSOIL I'm using. Let me get this glare out of the way. 1030. Let me turn it over so you guys can see the specifications. Of course. All right, so if you guys want to pause that, or if you can read it, or whatnot. But yeah, so it's got the Cummins CES 286 designation. So that's what we use for our 2019 and up Cummins, as stated by the manual. All right, so I hope you guys liked the little video. A little bit of maintenance. Boy, look at the dirtiness of this thing. Oh God, it's just disgusting. I might do a little detail before I close it up. Just a little, just to make it look a little more spruced up. So yeah, but if you have any questions, write them down in the comments, please. And as usual, like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I'm just doing this for fun. And as you know, stated earlier, if you guys know about that oil filler cap neck thing coming out, I really would appreciate any input because I'm at a loss. So if anybody knows anything, I'd love to learn. All right. Thank you and aloha.